What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, #Kayuh. My name is Razi and today we're gonna go through a tutorial for changing of tires or inner tube. So it is something that I guess is a skill that is useful, and it's good that you know how to change your own tires or inner tubes whenever something happen, like a puncture or something like that. And yeah, let's just get down to the tutorial. Let's go. Alright, first up, the tools that you need for this task is either a tire lever, or what I have here is a tire key, which is a modified version for a specific purpose. And other than that, you just need the pump for you to pump air inside your tire after you're done changing it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get down to the steps of changing your tire or inner tube. Alright, first off, if you're changing tire like me, you probably still have air inside. If you're changing your inner tube, you probably do not have any air inside because the inner tube is punctured. So what you do is you have to just release all the air inside your tire, like this. Right, so you release the air sufficiently, okay, and next up you release, if you have something like mine, which is like a retention ring to hold the inner tube in place, then remove that, because if you're changing your inner tube, you're gonna have to remove this in order to take it out. Great, so now since that is removed, what I suggest is just to bend your tires a little bit at the edges, because sometimes if your tire has been there for quite a while, it can get stuck. Alright, okay, first what you do is you have to bend your tires a little bit until you see a gap. Okay, for those who are riding road bikes, it might not be that easy to see this, so you might need to use the tire lever to really get in and jam it out. Okay, but for a mountain bike, it's usually not so difficult. So yeah, all I have to do is now put my tool inside and slide across the rim. Okay. Just slide like this, and yeah, soon enough, when most of the tires are out of the rim, it gets pretty much easier. Okay, so now that you've taken one side of the tire out, for those who are just changing your inner tube, you don't have to take out the other side. All you have to do is you can access your tube from here. Just go to where the valve is, pry open, bring up the tube, pull it out. It's that simple. Okay, but since we are changing the tires, I'm gonna take everything out. So for those who are changing your inner tube for the purpose of a puncture, it might also be good to take out your tire and check for any foreign objects that might be punctured inside, that might be puncturing your tire itself. Because when you have a puncture, you need to find the root cause. Otherwise, if it's still there, then you might just be puncturing your inner tube so regularly. So what you do is to feel the insides of the tire and then go around the whole tire to feel for any foreign objects. There was once whereby when I was doing this, I got a stapler that was punctured through, okay, and it was found through this method, and we took it out, and voila, the ride lasts longer without any puncture of the inner tube, and I was happier and don't have to change my tube so much. Alright, so now that we've taken this out, we need to get the replacement inner tube. I'm gonna use the same one because I did not puncture this. and most importantly, my replacement tires. This package came, guys. Simworks. These are my tires. The super yummy Simworks by Paneracer. So it's a really awesome collab, and I've wanted a replacement for my Maxis Icon, and here it is with the 10 wall to make sure that, you know, it looks pretty retro and classy. Yeah, let's put it on. So as you can see, this tire is folded. So for any new folding tires, you just need to unfold it and make sure to get its form back on. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now that it's nice and curved on this side, you are pretty ready to install this. You gotta check that the sizing is correct. I should have checked that before I opened the package, by the way. Yeah, luckily it's correct. So from here, I would actually suggest to put in the tire first. Okay, so how do we do it? Pretty simple. We just get the rim inside. Okay, sitting inside well first. Okay, and then we'll slot the tires in the groove like this. Yeah, just slot it in, and then you will start to feel the fit into the rim. For those who are a little bit anal and aesthetic, you might want to align the graphic with the hole of the valve, which I think, yep, I'm gonna do that. Here's the hole of my valve. Gonna get that super yummy right there. There you go. Okay, now it's in. It's cool how they have this plastic cover over the graphic to make sure that the graphic isn't affected throughout the shipping process. Very thoughtful, but also means that the graphics could be something that is not so lasting. Okay, I'm starting to feel the fit right here. A bit of manual labor is required to slot in the final few parts of the tire, and yep, we got one side in like this. Okay, turn it the other side. This is where we put in the inner tube first. Okay, so commonly what we do is that we fit in the valve first. The valve comes in first, then the rest of the inner tube. Just like this. Oh man, I'm so excited about this one. It looks so nice already. Once I get the inner tube into the rim, it's time to insert the other side of the tire. For what I find helpful is that I start off at the valve and I push it in sufficiently to put this side of the tire in first. Somehow when the valve is fully into the hole, I don't get a good sit of the tire. So yeah, this is my solution, or go around move for this, and yeah, it works better that way. Once again, if you're using a road bike, this process may not be as easy as it looks, because they tend to be a bit more tighter in terms of the fit Okay, and mine is just pretty easy, it seems. Oh, I like these details. Original peanut butter sidewall. That's what we get from panel racer. Peanut butter sidewall. I used to call it tan wall or skin wall. Never have I came across the term peanut butter. I mean peanut butter sidewall. Okay. This is the part where it can get quite difficult. So you can either use your tool. Where's my tool? Okay, to pry it in, or you can also use your Allen key actually. Yeah, you can also use your Allen key, but the Allen key sometimes a bit too harsh lah. Metal, right? So you might scratch onto your, what do you call it, your rings. Or if you're strong enough, you just bend it in like this. Okay, there you go. I think it looks really awesome, man. Okay, now that we fixed the inner tube, the tire, do not forget the retainers that I said earlier on. It'll be very useful to fit this in. So I just screw it in halfway through, because I know that when I pump the tires up, then the valve might actually come up even more. So yep, you don't have to screw it all the way in. Pump it up first. Okay, so now let me go and pump it up. Let's go. Also make sure that you are aware of the PSI limits of your tire, which is usually stated on the tire itself. So over here is 35 to 55 PSI. So yeah, 55. Right, so as mentioned earlier, after you pump your tires, the valve will protrude further. Then you push in, or rather screw in, the retention ring further. Then we put our cap in, and that's it. My super yummy. And and yeah, that sums up the tutorial for the change of inner tube and also the tire. And I hope that you guys find this useful. Definitely is a useful skill for me, because there was once when I had a punctured tire and I was out at 9 p.m. Not having any shops around that are still open. I had to call in a mechanic that is on the move, or it can go to your location ASAP. Okay, and of course with convenience comes more cost, and I had to pay 60 Singapore dollars just to change my inner tube, just one inner tube. So yeah, learn how to change your own inner tube, guys. I'm sure the bike shops will appreciate it, and they can work on something a bit more complicated. Yeah, and yeah, it's a really useful skill for you guys to have. So I'm gonna put the super yummies on the other tire, and gonna take this guy out for a nice ride, and we're gonna come back in another video for a review of the Simworks by Paneracer Super Yummy. See you guys in the next video. For those who are new to this channel, do hit the like, share and subscribe button if this is what you guys like to see, and the content that you guys would like to watch on YouTube. And yeah, it's free, you know. Subscribe, it doesn't matter, you can unsubscribe anytime, but to show your support and to motivate us as content creators, do subscribe. And till the next video, stay safe, ride safe, and enjoy life as far as possible. Take care, see ya.